So given that now in March we're gonna have the Air Max Day, in today's video we're gonna have a look at one which it seems that it's gonna mimic the marble texture used for statues. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're going to have a look at a very interesting take on the very iconic Air Max 1. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see, as most of these releases containing the big bubble will come in this very interesting box in this red and black colorway, which will also have this Nike cutout here at the top of the lid. We're also gonna have these small windows which will replicate the bubble from the shoes, which will be here at the front and also at the back. So most definitely this is one of the most interesting boxes coming from Nike in the last couple of years. So let's go ahead and take them out guys. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at this very interesting take on the Air Max 1 range in this Summit White and Photon Dust colorway. At the start of March, at least here in the UK, we got this release which is called Summit White and Photon Dust or Phantom, which dropped for the retail price of just £145, which will be around 160 US dollars. Which for sure, seeing it online, I didn't realize what materials we're gonna get. To be honest, I didn't even read the description until I got the shoes in. So this one, according to the Nike website, this upper will be made from a suede which will mimic the texture marble statues which you can see in the museum and galleries. And this one will be actually titled the Masterpiece, which will also have like a stone midsole design, which for sure, at least for me, it really felt that you actually stepped in some paint and didn't bother to wipe them. But for sure the design is actually quite unique. And at least in my opinion, given that we're also gonna receive this big bubble, which it's not gonna drop quite often, I feel that this one is actually quite an interesting drop which you have now on the market. But searching on the sneakers app, it seems that this one, it's not that popular. This one is still sitting on the sneakers app in most of the sizes. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have mainly just one material, to be honest, which will be this suede material, which will have this very interesting finish, which Nike is saying that it's gonna mimic the marble used for the statues. But to be honest, this one, at least at first, feels quite stiff. So this one will actually come in this mint, gray and brown color. As in for the actual paneling, we're gonna have your normal ones. But for this one, we won't actually have any perforation holes to give it some breathability, which for sure, just after maybe half an hour, you will feel that your feet will get actually quite hot. As in for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have your normal punch out holes which will keep in place these white flat laces, and underneath these laces we're gonna have a very well padded tongue in this white color, which will also have a very nice mesh on top. And this one will finish here at the top with this suede tag, which on top will have the Nike Air Max and the Nike swoosh pressed down. Continuing with the same suede material as the one used here at the top of the tongue, we're also gonna have these Nike swooshes in the midfoot on both lateral and medial side, which are looking quite nice. And then we're gonna finish here at the back, where we're gonna have just above the heel section the Nike Air and also the Nike swoosh embroidered in this white color. So going now inside of the shoe guys, for this one we're gonna have this white lining, which as you can see will have a different texture comparing with the normal releases. We're also gonna have written quite big here on the side the US sizing. We're also gonna have a tag which will have written made in Vietnam on the medial side. And as you can see at the bottom, we're gonna have a foam insole in this white color, which will have your normal perforation holes here at the front. And for both of them, we're gonna have some different letterings, which for sure it's giving a very nice message. And I guess it's gonna contribute to this homage to this very iconic shoe. So now we can go to this EVA midsole in this white color, which I would say that is gonna have your normal standard pattern, nothing changed here. But as you can see on top of this one, we're gonna have this cement-like finish, which for sure it's looking quite nice and it will work just perfect with the upper. Of course, here at the heel section, we're also gonna have this big bubble exposed, which will reveal the air sole unit inside, which will come in this off-white color, which for sure is looking quite nice. And to be honest, even though we're gonna have this big bubble here at the heel section, I don't actually feel that this one will be more comfortable comparing with the one containing the small bubble. So in my opinion, I just feel that both of them are gonna provide the same level of comfort. So now guys, we can finish with this rubber outsole in this white and gray color. As you can see, the gray color will be here at the front and also at the back. This one will also contain your usual waffle pattern. Here in the midfoot we're also gonna have this big air lettering, and just next to it we're gonna have a smaller Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh. As in for the actual sizing guys, for me as I have a skinny feet, for this range I'm always going with a half size down. So this one I can say that it fits me just perfectly. But in case you have normal feet guys, you can just stay with your true to size and that will be just fine. And just in case you have wide feet guys, most definitely you will need to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not going to be too tight for you. So overall guys, this latest release coming from Nike for this Air Max 1 86, which for today we had it in this Summit White and Phantom colorway. In my opinion, it's actually a very interesting drop, which it seems that it's gonna pay homage for this very iconic pair of shoes. But in my opinion, I feel that this upper should have some perforation holes to allow some breathability. I really feel that this mesh tongue it's not enough. For sure, I would have preferred to have some perforation holes here in the midfoot or maybe even here at the toe box. Unfortunately, we won't have any. So for sure, I feel that this one it's actually getting hot quite fast. But rather than that guys, I really like this release. But for sure this one won't be for everyone. Most of people just like the normal releases. So I would say that overall this one is a nice drop. So yeah guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of these latest releases coming from Nike for this Air Max 1, which it seems that for today it was a homage for this very iconic pair of shoes. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!